Hey guys, welcome to another episode of with Double D Talks. We have some special conspiracy theories to go over with you all today. I'm just going to give you a little bit of my thoughts as we get through these videos, and I look forward to seeing some of your comments below. If you want to subscribe, like, or just follow my channel and not do either, that's up to you. I'm just happy to be on here and share some of my thoughts and maybe hear some feedback from all of you. So with that said, let's get into this.
Conspiracy theory that you 1,000% believe in.
Cinnamon is the most powerful herb there is. You can literally manifest anything with cinnamon. I manifested a 6-figure business. I manifested this big ass house. I use cinnamon to manifest this big ass kid. It did in the year 2004.
I manifest my coffee every morning with a little bit of almond milk and cinnamon on top for flavor so I don't have to use sugar, but I don't know if it got me the house I live in or my kids.
What's a conspiracy theory that you 1,000% believe in? I'll go first. I 100% believe that there is a cure to every major disease, cancer, diabetes, everything. But the more people that die, the more money that companies can make.
I truly believe that there's a market for people being sick. It's unfortunate, but that's what keeps the doctors in work, as well as the pharmacists and the pharmaceutical companies. It's unfortunate, but that's my opinion.
What's a conspiracy theory that you 1,000% believe in? I'll go first.
So I'll go first. What? Stevie Wonder is not blind. He's not blind. Like, I got the proof. I've been piling evidence. He's not blind.
I always kind of wondered that to see if he could actually see, just based on how really good he plays the piano and how he interacts with other people. But I do think that, in the end, he truly is blind. But I can understand why people might think he's not.
What's a conspiracy theory that you 1,000% believe in?
Can I pick more than one? Kidding. This man did not end his life by himself. Yes, the paparazzis were insanely out of line, but you can't convince me the royal family didn't have a hand in it. Do I even need to say anything with this one?
Yeah, that goes without saying. I don't believe Kurt Cobain killed himself. I think his ex-wife had something to do with it. And as far as Princess Diana, that seemed very set up based on her relationship outside of her marriage. And the JonBenet Ramsey case always seemed like all fingers should have been pointing towards her mother and father.
What's a conspiracy theory that you 1,000% believe in?
If I'm taking a girl out on a date and I don't pay for it, I'm never seeing her again. Here's why. If I've asked you out on a date, I've asked you to accompany me. You are my guest. If I had a mentor, somebody that I really looked up to, and I said, let me take you out for dinner, I want to talk to you about some stuff, it's in my best interest to pay for that dinner because it's an investment in my future. If you don't pay, even if she says, oh, I'll cover half, don't fall for it. It's a trick. You're literally telling her that you are not willing to invest in a future with that person. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care about the equality shit or whatever. If you like a girl and you take her out, pay for it. Be a fucking man.
I truly believe in that, even to this day, even though women might be excited to chip in or act excited to chip in towards the meal. It's on you as a man to pay for the woman, even if she invited you out, in my opinion.
What's a conspiracy theory that you 1,000% believe in?
Religion was invented to control human beings, and especially women.
I don't believe that. I think religion is what you make of it. There's many thoughts on different religions, and I really don't have much to say about that, but I don't agree.
What's a conspiracy theory that you 1,000% believe in?
I think that the reason that the minimum wage hasn't increased in decades is because the corporate elite and politicians are trying to see just how close to slavery you all get before you all tap out. and also in the process helping you accrue so many debts, so that when they offer you something like indentured servitude contracts, you'll take them as a way of erasing your debts.
I don't 100% agree with that. I think the minimum wage was delayed for so many years because businesses were trying to keep the doors open, and if you own a business, you're going to try to pay as low as you can in order to make the most revenue. And it's called capitalism.
What's a conspiracy theory that you 1,000% believe in? I'll go first.
That if you take more than one trip to bring your groceries in, you a bitch. And I'm not trying to be mean or rude or shit, but that's some bitch made stuff. If you're not willing to cut the circulation of your arms off to take one trip, you a bitch. Like,
That's so true. Throughout my marriage, and even when I was a kid, I would challenge myself to take every bag that my mother or even now when my wife brings home in by myself without asking for help. And I do cut the circulation off from time to time. So I know what he means. And I agree with him.
What's a conspiracy theory that you 1,000% believe in? I'll go first.
I feel like my conspiracy is that Hispanic moms, when they send you to go get something from like a closet or a cabinet, and you come back and you tell them you can't find it, and they tell you it's right there, and you tell them I already looked everywhere, and they tell you if I go look for it and I find it, I'm gonna hit you. And they go look for it and then they find it. I feel like that's a conspiracy because I feel like they know where it's at, because they specifically hide it to where you won't find it, but only they will find it. And they just want to hit you because they're mean. That's the life of a Hispanic.
No comment on that one. I don't have an opinion on that. I think that is truly a conspiracy theory. I don't see people doing that on purpose. But let me know in the comments if that's happened to you.
What's a conspiracy theory that you 1,000% believe in? I'll go first.
That Area 51 isn't where we think it is. It's actually a little bit closer to home. So I believe we are Area 51. And that military base in the middle of the desert that no one can go, the one where you can get shot on sight, is the exit. Why do you think they can shoot you on sight? Because they don't want us to leave.
I agree with that because it seems as though no one can ever actually make it into Area 51, and they keep it on such lockdown, and they keep us away from it at all times. It could very well be true. It's a bit outlandish, but I'm not disagreeing with him.
What's a conspiracy theory that you 1,000% believe in?
So every year allergy season rolls around and more people are starting to learn about botanical sexism, which is basically that city planners, who are mostly male, decided that female trees are too messy. And so they planted overwhelmingly male trees that release pollen, but not enough female trees to absorb the pollen. So we have more pollen floating around in the air than ever, which leads to increased allergies. But what everyone somehow forgets to add is that the reason female trees are messy is because they produce fruit. And I high-key believe that botanical sexism is driven by capitalism and making sure that people who live in urban areas don't have access to fresh fruits and vegetables that aren't provided by corporations.
I don't know about that. I don't think it's done on purpose. I think that's definitely a conspiracy theory. That would take too much time and effort and money to make something like that happen. And the rich people in this world have much more beneficial things or lucrative things that they could be spending their money on.
What's a conspiracy theory that you 1,000% believe in?
This whole entire time, they have been selling us butter. Now, doubtless, you're familiar with this brand. I can't believe it's not butter. Bullshit. It is butter. And here's how we know. I can't believe it's not butter. Take the first letter of the first 5 words of that phrase, ich bin, and then the last word, butter. You get ich bin butter. And you know what you get when you translate that from German?
Okay, he broke the code. He figured it out. It's actually butter. You got me. It's not a conspiracy theory. All right, everyone. That's another Double D Talks conspiracy video down the tubes. I truly appreciate everyone giving my channel a try. If you'd like, no pressure, you can subscribe, like. If nothing else, put a comment down below. Let me know what kind of videos you want me to review next, whether it's conspiracy theories, creepy TikToks, or anything else that you can think of. And I'm always willing to give my cold review of any videos that you have interest in. So with that said, Double D Talks crew, see you next time.